Okay, so I started this game almost immediately after it released on Xbox because I have a Game Pass subscription. So while technically I didn't pay directly for the game, my Game Pass subscription means I paid for this game. So I have a right to have an opinion. And my opinion, my thoughts on this game right now are, what another shitty Xbox port in the long list of games that I've recently looked at that have just had horrible Xbox releases. I had to pre-record the video for this because I'm just so frustrated I couldn't do both at the same time. I'd like to say that the planner box issue, where I couldn't complete the planner box, was my first problem, but it really wasn't. The very first problem I ran into almost immediately was many times when I push my joystick to the right, my character just keeps going to the right, and I have to course correct. And that's just frustrating. It's like I'm playing NASCAR and I need to make 3 lefts to go right because I never frickin' want to go right. Next, that these NPCs can push you out of the way, especially when you're trying to build a fucking planner box, which doesn't work half the time anyway, it seems, and can cause you to screw up, is beyond aggravating. But even more frustrating is the devs take the time to write out tutorials for everything and then fucking penalize you because the day keeps progressing in the background. So they're like, oh, hey, we'll give you all the information you need to know, but if you actually want to take the time and look at it, you're going to lose your time and you're going to feel like you feel rushed. So while I even saw in the tutorial that you need to hold the right trigger to complete some parts of a blueprint, it didn't dawn on me that that's why I kept failing building the planner box initially, is I was just tapping the right trigger to put down the long beams. And while sometimes that will work and it will put the whole beam, other times it was only putting a portion of the beam. And then when I would left trigger to pick it back up because it would never complete the planner box, it was only giving me fractions of the resources in return. Like instead of having 40 beams, I would have 39.08. So then I'd have to go make more beams to try the planner box again. And then when I lost all the wood I had, and no, I did not craft other items with it. No, I didn't leave it in another place. It just frickin' left my inventory. I just shut the game down and I was not going to come back. But I'm giving my thoughts on the game because I appreciate the devs creating a game for PC specifically, and then porting it to Xbox, whether they did it themselves or whether they paid another company to do it. But who the fuck tested this on Xbox and didn't run into all these issues from the beginning? I want to love the game. I want to like the game. I want to play the game. I can't. It's so freaking unplayable on Xbox with a controller in its current state. So, whatever. I'm done. Hopefully I'll get to come back. What's your thoughts?